Is your perfection the reason why you haven't launched your course yet? I know because I did the same thing. I wanted my course to be perfect, everything just immaculate. Don't get me wrong, you need to have your course put together. You need to have understanding to what your course is about so that people know what you are going to help them with, what you are going to have their pain points figured out. But this is something that I do time after time after time, and it still doesn't seem good enough. But what's happening is holding me back from getting this out to help others. So if you feel like this is happening to you, then let me tell you, you are standing in the way to getting out your course and putting out something that you have something to share. For instance, I know that in this space, you can have a course with anything from gardening to fitness, relationships, fishing, camping, van life. I mean, the list goes on and on and on what you could help other people with. If you are perfecting it and you have overcome the hurdles and you are still in the middle of it, may not be a perfect road, but you are succeeding, that you could help other people with this. I know when I first put out my hair course, I started off with Kajabi and I stayed on there for months just trying to get it perfect, trying to get the right photos, the right images of myself. Now, I'm not telling you to put out slop for sure, but if you were sitting there and you keep changing things over and over and over again, you're going to never be ready. Then I went to Stan Store and I did the same thing. Finally, I moved over to Samcart, which I really do love. And in the beginning, I started to design everything and I redid it about 3 times. So all in all, my courses have been out for 8 months, even though I've changed my storefront. But this is not helping anyone because I have stories to tell. I have help for what my niche is. And so I think that everybody's story, even though there's so much information out on Google and YouTube on AI, you're your own individual person. You have a story to tell. And this is something that is going to attract the right people, the right community, and you'll be able to start helping others what they're going through. So every week that I was spending so much time trying to get everything perfected, I spent so much time not helping others and getting feedback to what other people need. And I just kept on going on this vicious cycle of feeling like I wasn't good enough. I need to do better. Why would people listen to me? I mean, the list goes on what I felt. It can be very daunting and very intimidating, especially when you start getting into your head. You think, why would anyone listen to what I have to say about this? Because there's so many other big creators out there, so many other big coaches that are helping other people. But guess what? You have something to tell that they don't, just like they have something to tell that you don't. So everybody's story is different, everybody's life is different. When I really started to feel more confident is when I actually let myself make a little bit of mistakes, let myself be vulnerable, saying things that I don't really want to say in my video. For instance, I stumbled and I stutter, I get stuck. And that happens to me quite often. I've been on my other channel for my hair for a little over a year now, probably a year and a half. And I still struggle with talking. And I've always had that problem. I mean, I don't know. I could take it as a problem or that's just part of who I am. And I've tried to work on things for my speech. I try not to get too tripped up. And I've gotten a lot better, don't get me wrong, but I still have a lot of nervousness. And when I run out of things to say, I trip up really bad and I get really inside my head. So, like, for instance, right now I'm losing what I'm saying, but that's okay. We're all human. We show up and we do what we can do. We get better at recording and feeling more confident. There's days I'm really confident. I could blurt out my conversation, and there's days like today I'm a little bit stuck, but I know that I want to get this out there to tell you that don't wait for perfection because you're going to be waiting a very long time. At least I know for me. I would have never got on here if I would have waited for myself to be perfect. But guess what? If you were creating online courses, people don't want your perfection. You're more intimidated and you know all the mistakes that you make more than anyone else. I know when I'm listening to coaches or gurus and I'm listening to them, I don't pay so much attention to them stumbling or stuttering or saying the same thing a couple times. I want them to help me. I want them to help me succeed in my business. They've overcame hurdles and they are successful at online courses. I want to listen to what they have to help me with. That is what other people are wanting. They're thriving on that. If you're looking for overnight success, it's not going to happen, but you want to go with people that know what they're talking about, that can help you and to encourage you and let you know that times on here are not easy. It is very rough. It's a long haul and it is not for the faint of heart. Because trust me, you will have days that you will feel really down and discouraged, but you get back up, keep going, keep on learning, keep on growing, keep helping people with what you're teaching and showing up and showing people, showing your community that you know and you've been there and you have the help that they need. If you are struggling with this same thing, you feel intimidated, you feel scared, we all are going to feel that way. And I know big creators that have been doing this so long, they still have their moments. So if you are that person and you feel that, leave it in the comments. Let me know. Ask me any questions, how I'm getting over the hurdles to not being comfortable on camera. And recently I got on social media altogether, maybe about 4 years now with between TikTok and Instagram. Here, I've only been on maybe 8 months on this channel, maybe 6 to 8 months, and then the other channel is a year and a half. So I am still fairly new to social media. I'm still trying to learn myself, but I've come so far. I've learned the tech side to building your online courses, which let me tell you, the coaches that I hired are very informative. They help you out a ton, especially the last coach I just hired. But the tech side to this is very, very tricky. And I don't think that any coaches that I know have not really showed you how to do the tech side of building your online courses. So that is really tricky. That is what I am overcoming. I've come so far. I'm so proud of myself and I want to do this for you. So you're not sitting there for weeks and hours and hours. I literally mean hours trying to figure out Samcart tech side. Don't get me wrong, I love it. You can put all your order bumps on there, your ebooks, your guides onto your course. And what niche means, it's popular add-ons that you could add other things onto your main course. And this is how people buy what you're offering of much value, of course. And that is another way to help build the way you make money, because we're all on this, at least most of us, to make money and have our own freedom. I mean, yes, it's hard work, don't get me wrong. You show up, you do the work, but we want to make money. I know I do. Don't get me wrong. Don't get that mistaken with I don't love helping people, because I really do. But this is something I really have a passion for. And it's a little bit more, it's not a passion, but it's a dream. Because, I mean, it could be a passion, I suppose, but it's a dream and it's tough. There's days that I want to throw in the towel, but I come back because I love it and I love learning. That's the thing. Keep learning. You're always learning something new. I have so far to go in the tech side of Samcart, but I'm here to tell you, don't give up. Just keep on going. No matter if you think you feel look silly, just keep doing it. Keep showing up. And people appreciate you being true, because there's so much things out there that people just want to perfect. They want to perfect their um okay, I forgot what I was saying right there. The scripting. Well, I didn't forget, but I forgot what I was trying to say. They perfect the scripting, and let me tell you, I've stopped scripting for a very long time. Today I did it a little bit. To me, I feel like sometimes that trips me up a little bit more. I kind of look at my notes to see what I was talking about and to keep me on track, but it feels very stiff for me. I guess I'm not used to it anymore. I just kind of wing it. So I'm going to try to start getting back into at least scripting a little bit to see where I'm at, and kind of I lose my thoughts sometimes because I go off on one subject to another, and I tend to start rambling sometimes. So stay tuned. I will hopefully have my course out in a week. We'll see, because it does take a little time to build all the lessons. And so I have to get that together. I already have my checkout page, and then I have to put together the course. So this is going to take me a little bit of time. So hopefully I will have it out maybe in a week. And I'm doing this so you don't have to struggle. And I highly suggest you go through Samcart. I'm not an affiliate for them. I'd love to be one day, but I really, really do like it. I use the basic right now. I feel like that's good for me. It does a lot of things in there. You could put ebooks, guides, online courses. You could put a product out, a physical product. And there's so much more still that you can do with it. But like I said, I'm still learning. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and I will have this out hopefully in the next week or two.